I request now Sri Mamidi Harikrishna Garu to release Sude Suridaratri and wish me.
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
Yes.
It is a proud moment and a proud privilege for me to associate with you and to meet on this very June platform to release one of the wonderful books that has been written by Chandakacharla Ramesh. So nice. It's a nice experience for me, first of all. And at the same time, I would like to say on behalf of the Department of Language and Culture, Government of Telangana, and Telangana Sahitya Academy, because I am the secretary for Telangana Sahitya Academy too. So on behalf of the two organizations, so I would like to say my heartfelt congratulations to Ramesh Garu and all the fraternity who are residing in Hyderabad, particularly the Kannada community and the Kannada brothers and sisters. I would like to say my heartfelt greetings to you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we know well, prior to introduce the hero of today, because hero ఎప్పుడు కానీ సినిమాల్లో మనకు కన్నడ సినిమా రాజ్ కుమార్ మూవీ ఆర్ తెలుగు సినిమా ఎన్టీఆర్ ఐఎన్ఆర్ ఆర్ పురు రాజ్ కుమార్ పునీత్ రాజ్ కుమార్ గణేష్ ఆర్ దర్శన్ సో ఆర్ ఎల్స్ యష్ ఈవెన్ కేజీఎఫ్ ఆల్సో ద హీరో విల్ నాట్ బి ఇంట్రొడ్యూస్డ్ directly, so he has to be introduced with all the build up and all the glitz glam glow and everything. So here Ramesh is the hero, Ramesh Garu is the hero, and at the same time his creation of work, creative work, that is Sude Suridaratri, is the important hero of this ceremony today. So prior to introduce the hero, I would like to say a few of the things, and I would like to share my views in respect of the Kannada community who are residing here in Hyderabad. So here, as we know well, Kannada Rajya Lakshmi is not only Rajya Lakshmi but also Saraswati Devi also. We have come across, because Kannada language and Kannada land, the Karnataka land, Karnadu, is having a great past and a wonderful literary history since many centuries and many thousands of years also. So, but the connecting link between Telugu and Kannada, there is a wonderful bondage between Telugu Kannada, Telugannada Bandham. So it is known as Telugannada Bandham. So Telugannada Bandham is, you can trace at the times of Pampana. So Pampa, Ranna, Ponna are the trio of Kannada literature we know well. So here the Pampana is the Adikavi of Kannada literature. Yes. And we are very much happy to share the fact is that Pampana is hailed from Vemulavada region of yes. Telangana, and after his enormous work and contribution to Kannada literature, in his later days, in his last days of his demise, he came to his own homeland and get samadhi in Bodhan region and Nizamabad district of Telangana. So that is the greatest connection is there between Telugu and Kannada, particularly Telangana and Kannada. So that is the reason we are having a brotherly affection with each other. So we do have that fraternity of Telugannada Bandham. So here that is one thing. And the second thing is that, so when this classical status of Telugu literature and classical status to Kannada literature, both the languages have been recognized by Government of India with classical status and all. And then some of the people have challenged it in the court of law that they are not the eligible languages which are having that much of ancient, antique and classical status. At that very moment, we from the Telugu language and the Department of Language and Culture, Government of Telangana and Kannada, both of us are joined together and fought against that particular bill put in the Madras High Court, and we have fought together and win over it. Win over our retaining the classical status of Kannada language and the classical status of Telugu language too. So we do have that affinity and amicability with both of us. And at the same time, one more thing I would like to share with you in respect of Hyderabad. So Hyderabad is a city, not only a cosmopolitan city and metro city and happening city, but it is a city of different cultures. It is a rainbow of cultures. So because since the times of Kuli Qutub Shah, since the times of Kakatiyas. So we do have a wonderful bondage with all the other communities and other cultures and other traditions and other parts of India. Hyderabad is located in such a geographical location where you can find it is the connecting link between North India and South India, and it is a melting pot between the southern and northern cultures and languages and everything. So here we do have a great legacy of inviting, respecting, and honoring the different sorts of communities and different sorts of people across India and across the globe. So that is the reason the Kannada people who are having a wonderful knowledge, creativity, talent in mathematics, accountings, and other aspects, they have been invited by the Nizam kings and even Qutub Shah kings also to come over here to Hyderabad and settle down here and extend their services for the well-being of those times and those reigns and those rulers. So that is the greatness of Kannada people. Kannada people, we know well. Kannada Kasturi. So Kannada language and Kannada literature and Kannada lifestyle has been described as Kasturi. Kasturi is a wonderful fragrance. A wonderful fragrance. Wherever the Kasturi is there, it can disseminate the fragrance of goodness, the fragrance of knowledge, the fragrance of creativity, the fragrance of that particular humanity we can find. So Kannada Kasturi is there, Kannada Rajalakshmi is there, Kannada Saraswati is there. Kannada is having that much of great contribution. And one more thing I would like to tell you, Kannada people, you being the Kannadiga, you must feel very proud of your motherland and your own language. So why? Because we do have Gnanapith awards on par with the Nobel Prize in the world as far as Indian languages are concerned, and they have been given to all the people of different languages in India with exemplary work in their own literature. So here, 1965 onwards, that Gnanapith 1960s Gnanapith award has been conferring on the literary exponents of different languages. So of all them, the most number of Gnanapith awardees are
from Kannada.
In Kannada language. So why this is happening? So we have all the time what we boast of ourselves is that Bengalis are great, Kerala, Malayalis are great, and Hindi people are there. In number of population and in number of many other things also, they are very, very bigger and greater. But in respect of literary contribution, Kannada people, Kannada literary personalities have ruled the entire nation, and they got most number of Gnanapith awards for their wonderful contribution. So we know pretty well. So how many people are there? Wonderful people. Kuvempu is there, and Masti Venkatesh Iyengar is there, and many other literary personalities have contributed a lot for dissemination of Kannada literature. So Kuvempu, we know well, K.V. Puttappa, and that legacy is being continued nowadays also, and that is spreading across the globe like anything. So one thing, and the other one is that Hyderabad and Kannada. So since the times of Qutub Shahis and since the times of Asaf Jahis and Nizams, Kannada people have come over here and settled here, and they are extending their support and knowledge, and they are sharing the knowledge for the development of those times. And one more thing, our Honorable CM Kalakona Chandrasekhar Rao ji, you know pretty well, he is a man of letters, he is a man of culture, he is a man of great art lover. So that is the reason all the time he used to mention that the people who are residing in Hyderabad of different communities are the partners of good development. They are not beyond Telangana, but they are the part of Telangana. Either it may be Tamil, Kannada, Bengali, Malayali, Gujarati, Marathi, Odia, Kashmiri, Punjabi, whoever. But they are also partners of development of Telangana. So likewise, Kannada people have contributed a lot, and they have established Karnataka Sahitya Mandira in Kachaguda area long back in 85 years ago. So that is the greatest legacy we are having. So how much of bondage the Telugu people, particularly from Telangana, and Kannada people are having a wonderful fraternity and bondage with each other, and mutual respect and mutual harmony. So that is the reason Hyderabad is the hub, not only for technology, not only for many other things, not only for the Dakkani culture and all, but also a harmonious living and a wonderful rainbow-like life in Hyderabad. So here, in this very context, as the director of Department of Language and Culture for the last 7 years, I have been associated with Karnataka Sahitya Mandira, Vital Joshi and Ramesh Garu and Narsimhamurthy Garu and many other personalities who have been involved themselves with the spread of Kannada literature and preservation, protection, promotion of Kannada language here in Hyderabad, because they are away from the motherland. The people who are residing here, around 8 lakhs of Kannadigas are residing in Telangana now. So it's really remarkable, and their contribution is also not lesser to any other community and not lesser to any other person. So here, that much of a great contribution is there as far as Kannadigas and Kannada brothers and sisters are having in Telangana. So in this context, Ramesh Garu is one of the prominent literary personalities who have excelled himself, not only in Kannada literature, but also in Telugu. So both the languages, he is a master in both the languages. That is the reason he could able to translate Telugu, Kannada, Telugu poems into Kannada. So one more thing I would like to tell you. So as a man of letters, Ramesh Garu is having a voracious, he is having a nature of voracious readership. So he read well and he reads well. Even today also, he is very much interested to expand his wings through reading and through enriching himself with reading and writing and many other literary activities. He is very active. All the time, whenever I interact with him, I get inspired. So because at the age of retirement also, he is doing some sort of service to his community, and he is very much interested to do something for Telugu language also. One more thing I would like to tell you, he wrote Trigunalu in Telugu. So such a nice thing. A man from Kannada, a man from Karnataka, he got excellency in Telugu language and wrote this wonderful book in the name of Gita. This is Trigunalu, and this is the simplification of Bhagavad Gita. Simplified interpretation of Bhagavad Gita. So such a nice person, such a wonderful literary personality, Mr. Ramesh Babu Garu, and his contribution is immense for building a bridge between Telugu and Kannada literatures and Telugu and Kannada communities also. So I would like to see him, and I am very much appreciative of whenever of seeing him as a building bridge between these two cultures and two communities. He is a brand ambassador, rather we can call as the ambassador of both the cultures put together and building a wonderful bondage between both of us, Telugu and Kannada. So it is very auspicious occasion of Telugu language day today, and at the same time today is being observed as National Sports Day in commemoration of Major Dhyan Chand birth anniversary. So we know well. So sports recently in Olympics, many of the Indians have got Olympic medals, and even Paralympics are now happening in Tokyo, and many of the Indians also proving themselves in sports and many other events at this very moment. And a sports person will be having a ground or a stadium to expand his wings and expand his talent and all. But here we are the literary personalities. We are having the ground. That ground is known as the book, and we have to play the game not with the balls and not with the bat and rockets, but with the words and letters. So we are also players of words, players of literature. So we are on this very day, we must take this message of National Sports Day, that we are also sports personalities playing with the words and playing with the letters and playing with the literature. So here on this very auspicious day, releasing a book that was written by Ramesh Garu in the name of Sudhe Surida Ratri, which is a translation of Telugu poetry that is known as Amrutam Kurichina Ratri, written by Devarakonda Balagangadhar, which is a Kendra Sahitya Academy awardee. So here now, with this build up and with this great introduction and with this all the hoopla, now I am introducing the book that was written by Mr. Ramesh Babu Garu, the bridge between the man himself, a bridge between the Telugu and Kannada literatures, that is Sudhe Surida Ratri. Now I am very much happy, and I am feel very proud privilege for me. It is a proud privilege for me to introduce and release this book of Sudhe Suridaratri for the learned men on this very Zoom platform. Now you can see the title. First I am showing the title Sudhe Suridaratri. Just like in cinema, first the titles rolling the title, and then the entire book will be revealed. So here the picture. A lady with a great Sudhe Suridaratri, written by and translated by Ramesh Garu, and originally written by Devarakonda Balagangadhar Tilak, a prominent poet of Telugu literature, and he is having a wonderful contribution for Telugu literature as a person with Anubhuti Vada. So you know pretty well Anubhuti Vada. So in Kannada literature also this aspect is there, Anubhuti Vada. So he is a man of great Anubhuti Vada and wrote the poems in such a fashion from his heart. Direct to dil se he wrote everything. So ఆయన చెప్తాడు, నా అక్షరాలు వెన్నెల్లో ఆడుకునే అందమైన ఆడపిల్లలు, నా అక్షరాలు దయా పారావతాలు, నా అక్షరాలు వెన్నెల్లో ఆడుకునే అందమైన ఆడపిల్లలు. So here his letters and his words, which was created by his mind and his creativity, are just like the gailing, the happiest girls who are playing in the open place under the moonlight. So likewise here, so such a nice Anubhuti Vada poems have been there in Vennelo, Amrutam Kurisina Ratri. The name itself is a wonderful poem, Amrutam Kurisina Ratri. All the nights we have come across with many nights in our lifetime, but few of the nights are very, very prominent and very particular. They not only disseminate the moonlight, but also the nectar, the zephyr, and everything. So here, this entire thing was captured in such a fashion that the readers of Kannada also, they can feel that as if they are reading the original in Kannada literature. Such a nice, wonderful translation that has been done by Ramesh Babu garu. So because he is having the expertise in both the languages, that has made him to translate without missing the soul and spirit of Telugu into Kannada. So whenever a poet is having the expertise and mastery over the language of both the languages and both the cultures, then only he can translate a perfect one. So here I appreciate and I congratulate Ramesh Babu garu for making this Herculean task to become a reality, and making and incorporating all the spirit, soul, and essence of Telugu lines and Telugu literature into Kannada. So a big round of applause to Mr. Ramesh Babu garu from our here. So because many other important people are joined here, Kishan Rao garu is there, Raghavendra garu is there, and Shivanna garu, and Narsimhamurthy garu, and Vithal Joshi, and many other important persons have joined here through Zoom. And a wonderful, good beginning has been done with Avanti with the rendering of a wonderful Pradhana prayer song, which has gave a mood. It has created a mood of a spiritual thought and a literary milieu, literary environment it has created. So nice of you, sir, and congratulations to Ramesh Babu garu from the Department of Language and Culture and Telangana Sahitya Academy, and all the Kannadigas of Kannada brothers and sisters of Hyderabad for taking part in this particular event of releasing the book of Sudhe Suridaratri, written by Ramesh Babu garu and originally written by Devarakonda Balagangadhar Tilak garu. So here I would like to say my heartfelt congratulations again to Ramesh Babu garu with a warm and wonderful round of applause. Congrats, sir. Congratulations.